Ready, start. The Lokpal's ruling that High Court judges are amenable to its jurisdiction and the Supreme Court order staying it on its own motion raise more than a mere question of law. Full stop. The issue concerns both the independence of the judiciary and its accountability. Full stop. That the court, government law officers and senior advocates found the Lokpal's decision disturbing is understandable, as many believe that judicial independence will be undermined if judges of constitutional courts are made answerable to the Lokpal, even though they fall under the definition of single inverted comma public servant single inverted comma close under the Prevention of Corruption Act. Full stop. The Lokpal view appears to be prima facie incorrect. Full stop. There is nothing to suggest that superior court judges were ever considered to be under its remit. Full stop. Last month, the Lokpal, headed by former Supreme Court Judge, A.M. Khanwilkar, rejected a corruption complaint against a former Chief Justice of India within bracket CJI bracket close on the ground that the Lokpal Act 2013, did not concern apex court judges and that its reference to double inverted comma persons double inverted comma close who are members of any body or authority created by an act of parliament cannot be applied to the Supreme Court, an institution established by the Constitution. Full stop. However, in respect of High Court judges, it said High Courts established by statutes creating the respective states were statutory bodies, and their judges were double inverted comma persons double inverted comma close within the meaning of section 14 of the Lokpal Act. Full stop. The independence of the judiciary was the foremost consideration when the court held in K. Veeraswamy versus Union of India within bracket 1991 bracket close that no case can be registered against them without consulting the CJI, even though it also said judges were public servants under the Prevention of Corruption Act. Full stop. Based on this principle, the Lokpal has referred the complaint to the CJI. Full stop. While the Lokpal ruling is set to be reviewed, the time may have come to address the issue of accountability in the rare event of a credible corruption charge arising against a judge. Full stop. The matter is now dealt with by the court through an in-house procedure, initiated only if the Chief Justice of a High Court, or the CJI or the President receives a complaint. Full stop. If the charges appear true, asking the judges concerned to resign, denying them judicial work or recommending their removal through parliament are the options available. Full stop. Some judges are transferred from one high court to another, but whether a corruption charge is the reason is never disclosed. Full stop. The court should see if the present mechanism is enough or it needs to be expanded to include credible follow-up action such as an independent prosecution under its supervision. Full stop. Both accountability and independence ought to be equally important for the judiciary. Full stop. With less than a week for the UGC's deadline to submit feedback on its draft regulations on the appointment and promotion of university teachers and vice chancellors within bracket VC bracket close, states ruled by parties other than the BJP have ratcheted up their opposition. Full stop. At a conclave in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Karnataka challenged the regulations, saying they would undermine the federal structure, diminish the powers of state legislatures, and weaken the autonomy of state universities. Full stop. This is the second such conclave, with a previous meeting in Bengaluru, including the governments of Himachal Pradesh and Jharkhand, and expressions of solidarity from Punjab. Full stop. In Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the main opposition parties are also supportive of the stances of the ruling parties there, semicolon, some regional parties that belong to the BJP-led NDA have reportedly expressed their concerns in private, full stop. A key concern is the UGC's proposal to play an enhanced role in the selection and appointment of VCs of state universities, full stop. Under the new regulations, the search cum selection committees will comprise nominees of the chancellor, within bracket, usually the governor in state universities, bracket close, the UGC chairman, and the university syndicate or senate, neatly cutting out state higher education departments which were responsible for setting up these expert panels, full stop. The Chancellor will appoint the VC from the list of 3 to 5 names shortlisted by the selection committee, full stop. UGC Chairman M. Jagdish Kumar has argued that the proposed structure, double inverted comma, eliminates ambiguity and ensures a more transparent process, double inverted comma close, but states oppose the centralization of power, leaving many state universities leaderless, especially in Tamil Nadu, full stop. Apart from the allegation that the new regulations will dilute academic standards, increase commercialization and politicization, and reduce access to higher education for poor and disadvantaged students, the states have asked why they are being sidelined in university administration even while they continue to bear most of the financial costs for state-run higher education, full stop. Beyond higher education, there is a larger constitutional issue of center-state relations at stake. Can delegated legislation such as the rules and regulations framed by the union government and its agencies in the executive branch under a central law override the provisions of a plenary state law passed by a state legislature, question mark. The opposing states plan to send a high-level delegation to the Union Education Ministry and challenge the regulations in court, indicating a political and legal escalation of the issue. Full stop. The UGC must not ignore this plethora of concerned voices and should remove anti-federal provisions from its draft before notifying the new regulations. Full stop.